Hey, welcome to another Battling Grammar video. In this video we look at the special rule called Armoured. Now some monsters and creatures that we summon into the world of grammar have got very thick armour, or they've got shielding that helps them to protect themselves from the attacks that they are facing. This special rule allows creatures to weather attacks and stay on the battlefield to fight for another day. So let's have a look at how this rule works, and we'll jump into a game that we've got set up here. So we have the blue player at the top. They have already got a noun in play and an adverb-verb connection here, and they are on 15 life. The red player at the bottom has got an adjective and a noun connected. Let's take a moment to have a look at this noun here from the iron deck. We can see that as normal they've got their attack power and their defense power, but they've got this special symbol here which tells us that this card has the armoured special rule, and you'll see there is a number inside the armour symbol there, and that's going to tell us what its second defense is, because an armoured creature like this one, it will, when it's first defended against, when it is first activated for a defense, you will use its first defense value here. And what's slightly different here is this character will then stay in play instead of being discarded. And the second time it is activated, the second defense symbol will be used. So let's take a look at how that will work. Let us say that it is the blue player's turn. They've laid out their cards and now they're going to choose to activate. So they say they're going to activate their adverb-verb combo. The red player says, okay, that means I'm going to defend then with my adjective and noun combination here. So what we would do is we would activate both sets of cards normally. So we need an adverb and a verb. Let's say carefully danced. Why not? And then the red player would need to activate their cards with an adjective and a noun. Let's say gold pencil. Okay. Then we would work out the attack and defense normally. So the blue player has an attack of 12 and 7, giving them a total attack of 19. The red player has a defense with its adjective of 8, and for its noun we count, because this is the first time that this card has been activated, we count the top normal defense value, which in this case is 6. So that gives them a total defense of 14. So in this case, the red player, 19 take away 14, then the red player is going to lose 5 health, which brings them down to 7. Then what we would do is we would discard the cards normally. So let's just get rid of our notes here. We would discard the verb and the adverb because they have been activated. Oh, we've jumped back. So we've discarded the verb and adverb. Now we would discard the adjective normally, but because this card has the armoured special rule, this card, this noun, is going to stay in play. Now I'm just going to put a token on it just to tell me that it is in play now. Now what this means is that next time this card is activated, instead of using the normal defense value, which is the first one, we would use the defense value, the number inside the armoured symbol. Okay, so that stays in play. It is now the red player's turn. So let's say they pull out and chuck a preposition onto the battlefield and connect it with their noun. Now the red player is going to choose not to attack in this instance, so it is back to the blue player's turn. They pull any cards they need from their deck, and let's say they play a pro support card and connect it to their noun. The blue player is then going to say, okay, I'm going to attack with my pronoun, and the red player will say I'm going to defend with my preposition and noun. So once again, we would activate both sets of cards. So the blue player needs a pronoun, let's say I, and the red player needs a preposition and a noun. So let's go with under the table. Then we would calculate the attack and defense values as normal. So the blue player has an attack of 3 with the pro and 7 with the noun, which gives them a total attack value of 10. The red player has 5 defense with its preposition. Now with its armored card, because this is the second time this card has been activated, we wouldn't use the top value, but we would use the number inside the armored symbol, which in this case is 5. So 5 from the preposition and 5 from the noun gives the red player a defense of 10. So they cancel each other out. The red player is not going to take any damage from this attack. Then we go on to the discard phase, and the blue player would discard its pro and its noun cards as normal. The red player would discard its preposition, and because this is the second time that this noun, this armored noun, has been activated, it would now be discarded. Okay, so the armored special ability is a defensive one, and it allows you to keep certain strong, armored, well-protected creatures out in play for 2 activations. And that is the armored special rule. So until next time, keep battling, keep grammaring, and keep having fun.